your bottom. I'm going to come to kneeling, and I'm going to use my cushion to just sort of prop up underneath my heels and my bottom. I'm going to keep my toes curled under this morning, but you can be here, you can be here, or you can come to a comfortable seat, so your choice. And we'll just arrive just for a moment. So if you come to kneeling with the toes curled under, don't feel like you have to stay. This can be quite strong when we start off, so just notice how you feel here. Just see if you're in this position, can you feel the little pinky toe as well? And then just have a little bit of lift. Sitting up a little bit taller for your body. So wherever you are, whatever position you have chosen, just use this time to arrive. We're going to take 5 conscious breaths here, and your hands can be placed wherever is comfortable. Having a little bit of length with that inhale. And releasing with the exhale. If you're kneeling and you have your toes curled under, just release the toes and come to sit on top. And from here, we'll tuck the chin into the chest. If you're seated, just tucking the chin into the chest here. Breathing into the back of the neck. As we inhale, take the arms out left to right, looking up towards, or out towards the front, the hands coming to shoulder height. Exhale, as we do bring the palms to touch, tuck the chin into the chest, rounding through the spine. So think cat pose here. Inhale, open up, arms reach out, maybe they come back a little bit further, you can start to look up. Exhale, palms come out in front to touch, chin towards the chest, rounding through the spine. We're going to do a few more of those. It's good to turn to the side. Move with your breath. Couple more. Inviting that energy in. And then release the hands to the knees, coming back to that neutral position. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaching over. Side stretch, so you can be up on the fingertips on the palms. Switching, moving to the other side. And coming back through. So just a gentle movement here. Switching from side to side, moving with your breath. Again, you can do this in the cross-legged position. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, release the hands, bring the hands behind you, interlace the hands, open up through the chest. And here you can start to lift the arms away from the body, maybe looking up towards the ceiling, coming into a little bit of a back bend. So just notice how this feels. If this is too much, bring your head back to center. Breathing deep. On your next exhale, release the hands. Okay, from here we're going to come over onto all fours. Hands underneath the wrists, knees, underneath the hips. Inhale, moving into our cow pose. Exhale, rounding through. Move with the breath. Feeling each vertebrae move as you transition through one pose to the other. And then coming back to our neutral spine. From here, just turn your fingertips to face you and just bring your weight back, forward and back. So as you start to come back, you feel that stretch in the forearms. So don't come too far, don't move too quickly here. And then again, we're just going to take 3 cat-cows with hands facing this way. If it's too much, take them back to the other position. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, lifting up. Lovely. 2 more. Come back to neutral. Turn one hand back and the other. Walk the hands forward slightly, curl the toes under and lift the hips, coming into our down dog. Just take a moment to arrive and compare the feet, lifting through the hips. Rock the hips from side to side. So any movement that feels good, just take a moment here. Shake off the head, yes and no. And then we're going to lower the knees back down to the mat. Coming back to our all fours position, we're going to send the right foot behind us. Lifting up through the lower tummy. So just drawing in, navel towards spine. And then just do a couple of circles with that leg. And then from here, we're going to bring this right knee in towards the chest, rounding through the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding through, knee to nose. One more. Then lengthen through this right leg, pushing into the sole of the foot. And then lower that foot to the ground. Sweep it over towards the left, keeping that lift up navel towards the spine. And then start to turn to look over your left shoulder towards that right foot now that's over towards the left side. Take a breath here. Then from here, we're going to bring this leg all the way back through center and take it all the way out to the right side so it's in line with this right knee. See if you can roll the foot so the sole can come to the floor. And then from here, lifting up again, navel draws in. Reaching the right hand up. Exhale, thread the right hand underneath. See if your head can come down towards the ground. You can release through this left arm. Take a stretch. And then we're going to take it the other way. So pushing into this left arm. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Bring the right hand back down. Right leg stays where it is. Inhale, lift the left arm out to the side. And then left hand threads through, coming down onto that left ear. So we're anchoring through this right foot, through the top of this left foot. This right arm now can reach up towards the ceiling, or perhaps you bring it onto the lower back, or you can wrap it round the lower back and maybe find that crease of the left thigh, or you can always keep it on the ground reaching forward. So it's entirely up to you. Navel draws in, hips are lifted. Take another breath here. Transition back, bringing the right hand back to the ground. Coming all the way back up, lift the left arm up. Exhale, left hand comes down. And then just see, bending this right foot, then see if you can bring this right foot all the way in between the hands. Just start to stretch a little bit here. Fingertips coming down to the ground, open up through the chest. Full breath here. Right hand comes on the inside, this right foot, walk that right foot out slightly. And then again, just like we did last week, you can start to drop this right knee out, but if you do, make sure you're rolling on that right foot as well. Take a breath here, and you can stay here, or perhaps anchor through that left hand, bring the right hand behind and bend into this left knee. This is too much, or you have a strap, you can always use a strap here. Just get a bit of stretch. Open up through the chest. You can take any one of these variations. So you don't have to hold on to this left leg. You don't even have to roll this right knee out. And then coming back through, release, framing this foot, lifting this back knee. Plant the left hand, inhale, reach the right hand up. Anchor down through your feet, inhale, lift. See if you can bring that right hand behind you so you transition into this twist. Okay, so we were here, and we're using the legs to bring that right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, sweeping up, high lunge, both hands reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Step your right foot back, coming into our down dog. You can take a vinyasa here, moving through cobra or up dog if you want to, and meet back in downward dog. So it's your choice. And then from here, we're going to lower the knees back down, and we'll meet back in this tabletop position. So again, navel draws in, find that foundation first. And then from here, sending the left foot behind you. Pushing into the heel, then start to circle that foot. Doesn't have to be lifted high. It could be at hip height. And then from here, we're going to bring the left knee in towards the chest, rounding through. Think cat pose here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, extend. Exhale to round. 2 more. Inhale, extend, and then bring the toes to the ground and just start to sweep this left foot over towards the right, lifting up through the navel, and then start to look over the right shoulder. Take a breath. And then bringing this foot all the way back around to the left side, so it's in line with that right knee, and then rolling that left foot out. From here, just take a breath. We're going to do left hand first, reaches up towards the ceiling, and then the left hand threads through. Maybe you can bring the side of your head to the ground, maybe not. Okay, this is definitely a harder twist here, harder to thread the needle. So just take another breath here. And then coming back up, reach the left hand up. Plant the left hand down, we're going to go to the other side. So the right hand reaches, the right hand threads through, and this side you should find easier to come down onto that shoulder on the right ear, the right side of the head, maybe lifting the left arm up onto the lower back, or wrapping it around and hooking into the thigh, open up through that left shoulder, through the chest, and again, there are options. If this is too much, always bring the hand back to the ground, reaching it forwards. Breathing deep into the belly, into the hips. And then slowly coming back, reaching that right hand back up. Bring it down to the ground. And this left foot now, just see, maybe you can come straight from here, bringing it through, or sending it back first and then bringing the left foot through, coming into our lower lunge. On the fingertips here, anchor through the top of that right foot, open up through the chest. Feel that stretch. Breathing deep. From here, slowly bringing the left hand on the inside. Start to walk that left foot out. And again, there's those options. So you can stay here. If you have a block, you can always be up a little bit higher on the blocks. You can start to roll that left knee and the left foot out, so you're on the edge of that left leg. Maybe you're here, maybe you use the left hand just to open up here. This could be enough. Maybe bend into this right leg and send the left hand behind you, and you start to bring this right heel, towards your bottom. So you start to get a bit of a stretch. Drop the hips down lower. You get more of a stretch here. You can roll the shoulder open. So again, these are just optional. Make sure you're listening to your body, noticing what feels good for you here. And then slowly releasing, coming all the way back. Okay. From here, walk that left foot back through. Right hand comes down to the ground. Lift that back knee and lift the left arm up. Coming into our lunge twist here. Then we're going to anchor down through the feet. And just see if you can start to lift up. Left arm reaching behind you, right arm forward. So strong in the legs, navel draws in. Then drop the left hand down. Inhale. Lift through the hips, then arrive in this high lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left foot back, taking our down dog. Again, feel free to move through a vinyasa here. Maybe chaturanga to up dog, or belly to cobra. Coming back, meeting in our downward dog. Take a breath. Inhale, anchor through the left foot, reaching that right leg up. Three-legged dog. Right knee draws in towards the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right knee towards the chest. Three-legged dog. Last time, exhale, knee towards the chest. And then step the right foot up. Inhale, reaching up, high lunge. Take a breath here. Right hand's going to reach back. And again, practicing what we did last week. So maybe this right hand can come down onto the right thigh, reaching the left hand up. Sorry, right hand onto the left thigh, reaching the left hand up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand back. Left hand on left thigh, right hand reaches up. Full breath here. Inhale, reaching up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the left foot in slightly, coming into our pyramid pose. Both feet, both toes facing towards the front of your mat. Take a breath. Bend into that right knee, walk your hands forward. If you have a block, you can use that. And then lifting that left leg up, coming into standing splits. Again, it could just be that you slightly lift this left leg off the floor. Maybe it's, you're really focusing on getting that length. You can always wrap the right hand around the calf, nose towards knee. And again, checking in with this balance. So from here, anchor down from that right foot, bend into this left knee. Bring the left knee towards the front as you do, coming up into our one-legged Tadasana. From here, crossing left ankle over right knee. Find focus. Sink the hips down. Think half chair pose here. Breathing deep. Inhale, reaching up, release that left leg. Sending the hands forward, coming into warrior three. If this is too much, bring the hands to your chest. Toes facing down. If you have a block at the front, maybe use it now. Or perhaps you can reach the floor, bringing the right hand down to the ground, coming into our half moon. Toes turn out to the side. Left arm reaches up. Maybe you look up towards the ceiling, maybe you look out to the side. And from here, we're going to trust. We're going to bring the hands back down. So the left hand comes down to the earth. Step the left foot back. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward dog. Move through your flow here. Or you can stay in down dog, take a child's pose. And as we arrive in down dog or child's, we're going to take 3 breaths. Navel draws in. Using that out breath to release, to cleanse. Relax through the face, the shoulders. If you're in child's pose, come back up into our down dog. Ankle down from that right foot. Inhale into the left leg. Exhale, the left knee draws in towards the chest. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee draws in. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee draws in. Step the left foot up, coming into our runner's lunge. Inhale, open up. On your next inhale, coming up into our high lunge. Exhale, left hand comes back, right hand forward. Maybe you can lean back and the left hand can come onto the right leg, reaching the right arm up. Inhale, reach the left arm back up. Right hand, left arm, or right hand comes back. Maybe down to that right leg, reach the left arm up. Inhale back, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot in just a little bit, coming into our pyramid pose. So straighten through both legs, both feet facing forwards. If you need a soft bend in this front knee, take it. Have some blocks. Drive in your expression of this pose. Find the breath. And from here, we're going to walk the hands forward, lifting that right leg. Maybe straightening through that left. Maybe taking full length of that right leg, reaching up towards the sky. Left hand can always wrap around the calf. You can look back towards the back of your mat. Full breath. And then we're going to transition here. So we're going to bring that right knee, dropping, bending into that left knee as we come all the way up. Ooh, into our one-legged savasana. Find that focus. And then crossing right ankle over left knee. Take a half chair. Take a breath. I need to find my focus. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach, lifting up. Send that right leg behind you. Taking on warrior 3, either hands at heart or hands reaching out the front, navel draws in. And then release the left hand down to the ground. Reach the right hand up, toes turn out to the side. Coming into our half moon. And then releasing the right hands down. Trust, bend into that left knee, step that right foot back, coming into our runner's lunge and open up through the chest. Planting the hands, step the left foot back, coming into our down dog. From here, shifting forwards, moving through a vinyasa. Open up. Exhale. Downward dog. And on your next exhale from there, lower those knees. Bring the big toes to touch. And take a child's pose. Rest here. Relax through the shoulders. Maybe bring the arms closer towards the head. If you want to keep them active, you can keep the arms reaching out, forearms just lifted, maybe even tenting the hands. Breathing deep. Really feel the breath move your body. That expansion, that 360 breath as our ribs, our chest broadens. Use that out breath to release. Really sigh that breath out. The joy of, well, especially at the moment, the joy of at home practices that you can really let that breath go as we breathe out. Take one more. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Reaching the hands forward if they're not already, curling the toes under, lifting those hips. Coming back into our down dog. Anchor through that left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, right knee towards right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee towards left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee draws in towards the chest. And then stepping that right foot up. Again, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, right hand reaches back, left hand reaches forward or up towards the ceiling. Right hand can rest on that left thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand reaches back, right hand forwards or up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, step the left foot up slightly. Coming into our pyramid pose. One breath here. Inhale, bend into this front knee, walk your hands forward. Our standing splits. Right hand can wrap around the calf. And then from here, transition, moving a bit quicker now, coming up into our one-legged Tadasana. And then left ankle over right knee, sitting down into our standing pigeon or our half chair. And from here, maybe keeping the hands at the heart, reaching the hands up, your choice, then that left leg behind you, coming into our warrior three. Right hand comes down to the ground or a block. Left toe starts to turn out, left hand reaches up towards the ceiling, half moon. Trust as you transition, bending into that front knee, step that left foot back, sweep the hands up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, step that right foot back. Either stay in your down dog or move through your vinyasa. Coming back into our down dog. Well done. Coming into the other side, anchor down through that right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee draws in towards the chest. Then step the left foot up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, right hand reaches back. Take the left arm up. Inhale, reach. Switch left hand back. Right hand up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot in, take length. Exhale, fold, pyramid pose. Take a breath. Setting you up for the next pose from here. Just bend into that left knee. Find that breath. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, reach that right leg. Stay here, maybe wrap the left hand around the calf, looking back. And then from here, transition, coming into our one-legged Tadasana. And then crossing right ankle over left knee, coming into our chair. Or our standing pigeon. From here, inhale, lifting up. Either keeping the hands at your heart, send the right leg behind you, warrior three. On your next exhale, release your left hand down, reach your right hand up, coming into our half moon. And then trust, bend into that front knee, step the right foot back. As you do, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, step the left foot back. Anchor down through that left foot. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, right knee draws in towards the chest and step the right foot up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, right hand back, reaching onto that left thigh, left arm up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, left hand back, reach the right hand up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, step the left foot in slightly. Pyramid pose, straight through both legs, both feet reaching forwards. Inhale, bend into that front knee, setting yourself up for our standing split. Reach that left leg up, maybe wrap the right hand around the calf. Transition from here, inhale, coming to our one-legged Tadasana, cross the left ankle over the right knee, sit down. Inhale, reach, come into our warrior three. Left foot reaches behind you. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up towards the sky, left foot turns out. Trust, left foot reaches back. Inhale, high lunge, you're doing really well. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot back. Move through a vinyasa and take a breath. Take a pause. We'll come back to our downward dog. Last side. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, drawing left knee in towards the center. Step the left foot up. Right here. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, left hand back. Reaching towards that right side. Right hand reaches up. Inhale, both hands up. Right hand back, left arm up. Inhale, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot in just a little bit. Take legs and then folding into your pyramid pose. Both legs as straight as possible. Bending into that left knee. Walk the hands forward, lift that right leg up. Standing splits, maybe that left leg wraps around, or left hand, wraps around the left ankle. And then from here, transition into our one-legged Tadasana. Find that balance. This side is always harder for me. And then crossing right ankle over left thigh. Coming into our standing pigeon. Inhale. Send the right foot behind you, coming into our warrior three. And then the left hand comes down to the floor. Right toes turn out to the side, right arm reaches up, coming into our half moon. Then trust, bend into that left leg. Send the right foot back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Take a vinyasa. Or move through into a child's pose, where we will both, all of us, will meet you in a breath. Arrive here. Notice how you feel. Starting the week off strong, inviting that energy. Always accepting where you are today. So if there were bits of that flow, quite strong, that you had to leave behind, that wasn't really serving you today, but that's fine. Just notice how you feel now. Hopefully you can feel that tapas, that heat that you've generated through shifting the prana, the energy through the body. Take one more breath here. And then coming back up. So for me, I'm going to step my left foot forward just so when I move now onto the long side of the mat and facing towards you, so it's entirely up to you which foot you face forward. Then I'm going to spin around and just come into a wide-legged fold here. So you can take your feet as wide as you want to. Once you arrive here, just bring your hands to your hips, soften through your knees, and then roll all the way up to standing. Maybe turn the heels in slightly, toes out, open up through your chest. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your hands. Find that breath that opens through the chest. And as we exhale, soften through the knees and we start to fold forwards. Maybe the hands rest on the lower back, or maybe you allow gravity to start to lift those arms towards our head, towards the floor. Taking another breath here. Releasing the hands, bringing them to the ground, walk the hands over towards the right foot, turn the right toes out, bend into this right knee. Keep the hips lifted here today. So unless you want to go all the way down, feel free. But from here, plant the left hand, reach that right hand up, coming into the twist. Exhale, right hand comes down. Walk the hands towards the left side, turn the left toes out slightly. Planting the right hand, the left arm reaches. Really breathing into these hips. Exhale, coming back. Come back to center. Bringing the feet parallel to each other. You can turn the toes out slightly, depending on how it feels in the hips. Walk your hands again to the right side, this time keeping the legs straight. Left hand reaches over towards the right ankle, take the right arm up, or maybe take a bind here, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Walking the hands to the other side, right hand reaches over towards the outside of that left foot, reach the left arm up. Maybe wrapping that hand around, taking a bind, open up through the chest. Exhale, release. Come back to our forward fold. Take a breath. Heel and toe the feet in. So the feet are hip distance apart. Bring the hands to the top of your feet, soften through the knees. Slowly roll all the way up into standing. From here, just take a moment to pause. Open your eyes if they're closed. Inhale, reach both arms up. Release the left hand down by your side, just gently reaching over towards the left side of your right hand. Your left hand can stay on this left thigh, or maybe you bring it up to meet the right hand. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side, so maybe that right hand comes down. Reaching over with the left hand to the right side. Perhaps this right hand joins. Breathe, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale, bring the head back to center. From here, we're going to inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, start to bend into the knees. Looking forward, find that balance. Maybe lifting the arms like you're gazing at the reflection in the pond, or turn to the side so you can see. So we're here. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Reaching. On an exhale, release the heels down, release the hands, reach the hands up. Coming into Utkatasana, our chair pose. Navel draws in. Tucking that tailbone under slightly. Hands come to your heart, right elbow crosses over to the left knee. Open up through the chest, looking out to the side. Coming back through center, inhale, reach chair pose. Exhale, hands touch. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee, open up to the side. Coming back through center, inhale, reach. Lifting the heels, coming back to our hummingbird now. Reach the hands behind us. Strong in the legs, lifting up through the chest. Exhale, fold. Feet come down to the ground, straighten through the legs. You can pedal the legs off here. And then turn your body so you're back on the long ways of your mat. Bring your hands towards the front, your feet to the back, coming into our downward dog. Take a breath. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Hold in plank here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower the knees down. 4, lowering all the way down to your tummy. Drawing the hands back towards the ribs. Inhale into our cobra. Anchor down through the top of the feet. So really push into the feet here in the pelvis. The knees may lift. Take another breath. Exhale to fold. Bring your hands a little bit further forward. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Again, inhale, coming up into our Sphinx pose. Anchor down through the heels. From here, just bend into your right knee. You can reach the head back slightly. Bringing the right foot down to the ground. Bend into your left knee. Reach the head back slightly. Come down to the ground. Lower your head down. From here, maybe you're able to come up into your upward facing dog. Okay, if this is too much, come back down onto the elbows into our Sphinx pose. Bend into that right knee, reach the head back. And bringing the foot back down to the ground. Bending into that left foot, reaching the head back. Back to the ground. This time, inhale, maybe bring both feet up. Reaching the head back. And then lowering all the way down to the ground. From here, pushing up onto your hands, onto your knees. Walk your knees forward slightly and then allow your back to round as you come into this child's pose. So really important after a back bend to counter pose. Take it back the other way. Full breath. One more here. Slowly rolling up, and then send your feet, your knees to one side. I'm just going to bring our legs out in a nice wide sit. If you need a cushion underneath your bottom, then please take one. Just to lift the hips just slightly here. So from here, just bringing awareness into the feet, first of all. So just flexing through the feet, inner thighs starting to roll out. So we really find this connection through the hips. So we do sort of tend to roll in here a little bit. So just find that awareness. Then your right hand is just going to slide across to your left thigh. Maybe you can hold on to your left thigh. I know I have some nice juicy bits there that I can hold on to. We can reach our left arm up and then just gently reaching over to the side. Okay. Just gently reaching over, take a breath. If this is too much, you can bring your hand to the floor and be here. And then come back through center. Release that hand down and then send your left hand towards the right thigh, holding onto the right thigh here. Reach the right arm up. And then taking it over this side. Find the breath. Breathing deep. You can always release that hand down. And then coming back to the center. Again, that awareness into the legs, and then just slowly walk your hands forward, coming into a wide fold. Again, if you've got a block or a cushion or a bolster, you can always hug this here and be restful in this pose. Wherever you are, just take a couple of breaths here. Breathing deep. Maybe on the exhale, you can go a little bit further. Just stretching into these legs that have done a lot of work today. So just, if you can feel those almost like little elastic bands, just breathing into those places. Not forcing anything, just being guided by your breath. And slowly walking your hands back. And you can lean back slightly just to bring your feet in front of you, bring the soles of your feet together. Just allow those hips to drop open slightly. Relaxing through the shoulders. And you can remain seated here, or if you want to fold forward, you can. And then we're going to come to lie down on our backs. So bringing the knees together, just allowing your body to move. So you can come to lie down. And you can bring your knees in towards your chest straight away. Just notice how that is, how that feels. You can rock from side to side. And bring your hands down to the ground. Allow your knees to move away from the body slightly, not too fast that you start to get that real arch in your lower back. You still want to feel the lower back on the ground. And then just allow the knees to fall to one side. Turn your head to the other. Then bring them back to center and switch. So we're just moving from side to side, just getting a nice twist, a nice stretch into the spine, allowing your head to move also. And then the next time your knees are over to the left, keep them there. You can start to cactus this right arm, perhaps bringing the palm almost level with the head, or the back of the hand over the head. Just getting a bit more of a stretch into the shoulder, into this right side of the chest, into your pectoralis muscle. And you can always bring this left hand here and straighten through this right leg as well if you want to increase that stretch. So your choice. When you arrive, just take a moment to breathe, to settle. And then coming back through center. See if you can tap into this core strength to lift those knees back up. And then allow the knees to fall to the other side. And then cactus this left arm now, so the back of the hand on the floor. And again, if you want to, you can straighten through the top leg. So for me, that left leg, you can straighten through here. Breathe into this stretch, into this twist. This feels lovely for my spine. Great stretch across the front of the chest. And then come back through center. Bring the feet back through center. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. If you want to put anything on a little bit warmer now, you can. Settle in, bring your feet together. They can move further away. The further away your feet are, the more sort of pressure, well, definitely for me, it puts the hips and the lower back. And for me, I quite like the feet a little bit closer towards the body. And if you've got cushions and props and you want to put them underneath your knees, then feel free. I'm just going to stay here for a breath or two. Breathe into your hands. Feel your hands move with your breath. From here, you might stay here. We can transition into full savasana, releasing the feet out long. If you want to reach the hands, you can. Keep them where they are. Relax through the shoulders. Allow your body have that weight to the back of the body, really weighted down. So much so that there's almost this lightness through the front of the body. Just softens and relaxes. As we lie here for a few moments, I want you to consider what you will commit to yourself this week. What will you commit to? Maybe it's a gift that you're giving to yourself. So for me this week, when I chose this intention for my self-practice, I chose water, which is very apt at the moment with all the rain. So in my head I chose that I would be drinking lots more water. I drink quite a lot, but over the weekend that slipped slightly, so I'm going to increase how much water I drink. But then as I started to think about it, I was thinking, well actually I could use water in many other ways. I really could use the water to commit to looking after my plants that get a little bit neglected. I could use the water to run a lovely hot bath with some oils and some Epsom salts. So what do you commit to? It could be anything. So just take a few moments. And start to wiggle the feet and the fingers. Not staying here for too long this morning. And then making your way over onto one side. And coming up into a comfortable seat. Just looking at my hair. Okay, coming into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. So this is our intention. Finishing off the practice, sealing the deal. Let me know how it goes. For me, to you, as always, what a start to the week. Enjoy. Go and jump in some muddy puddles. Lots of love. Namaste.